Okay, this is Aries 0083 with another Gundam review. This is the first grade, not labeled first grade, but it's the first grade Sword Impulse Gundam from Bandai. I just finished building this kit. It took me an hour to finish the whole thing, but I haven't painted and styled it, anything like that. I will eventually, and then I'll take some pictures and I'll make a photo shoot video. But let's just see what you get if you're not a painter or a customizer or anything. So you get the Gundam and you get the Sword Impulse pack. You get its shield, gun, and this beam boomerang. I bought a whole bunch of markers, so eventually I'll be painting everything, but let's just see what you get in terms of the figure. As you can see, it's pretty plain. I applied all the stickers. These are stickers. I painted these with my silver Sharpie. The feet are all black. The core lander is one big piece. And you get a sticker for the chin and for the eyes. If you notice, I'm gonna zoom in. It's gonna get pretty ugly, but the eye stickers flare out on the side here. They don't exactly fit into the crevices on the side of the face, but I could cut off the excess with my hobby knife. It does look a little unique though. And this is a sticker here, this part that goes on the front. In terms of articulation, the head is on a ball joint, as you can see. You can do the chicken. There we go. Can do that. Can move up and down. Front. No, it doesn't do the chicken, but it could look up and down and rotate just enough. The shoulder armor is kind of loose. It's one piece, and there's no elbow articulation or no hand articulation, but does go around 360. There is no waist articulation. The figure does connect at the waist, so if you want to do a semblance of the separation, you can try, but good luck. It's not gonna happen. So there's no waist articulation, as you can see. The legs connect into the crotch with this plastic piece. There's no no knee articulation, but the foot is on a ball joint with a poly cap. These kits from Gundam Seed Destiny like to come apart really easy, but they're good display pieces, I guess. You can just have them on your shelf, let your nephews play with them, or your nieces, if your nieces like Gundam, or your kids. once I get into painting it, I'm sure it's going to look much better because I have to apply yellow here, gray here, panel line everything. I paint white here. So it'll look better after I get done with it. Let's take a look at the sword pack, sword impulse pack. You do get this. These are the beam boomerangs, but they don't disconnect. You have to apply a sticker here. The whole piece is black, just like this. Then you have the backpack here. This part moves like that, and this plugs into the back of the figure. There's these two holes here right above the core lander, and voila, these parts move too, go all around. Now the selling piece of this model kit is the swords, because it is, after all, the sword impulse. The swords are one big plastic piece. All you have to do is add this little part at the end, and you've built the swords. But then you're gonna have to paint everything. Sword is white, I think the point is blue, and the beam is pink, and this is white. It's pretty cool weapons, and you can combine them. As you can see, there's one tab here and one tab there. They go into the respective holes. So, blade spinning action. To apply this weapon into the model kit's hand, you can disassemble this part. Then you put this in like that, and then you just reattach it, because you know the hands don't open. Same goes with swords. If you want to have the figure hold the swords, model kit hold the swords, just detach the part at the bottom, put them in the model kit's hand, and then just connect the piece, and you got your model kit holding its swords. I got this at in Flushing in Queens. I call it Chinatown, but I think it's more Koreatown. So I got it there. It was $15. They have the Force Impulse. They have a whole bunch of Seed Destiny kits. But was it worth the $15? I think it is. If it was $10, it'd be more. It would be a better value. They do have the Dual Gundam for about $13. I'm thinking about picking it up. That's the first grade Dual Gundam. But if you can find a high grade version, or the 1/100 version, I would recommend picking those up, unless you just want something that's fast to build. It's not cheap, but you can practice your painting and your model building techniques on it. Then these first grades are worth it, even if they're $15. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you. Bye.